फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket Next. I am Surama Kaushik. With me, I have Bansal Shah. And Bansal, what did we just see? I really can't wrap my head around it. I have no idea what Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head have done to this T20 cricket. Can you guys imagine? They chased 160 plus runs
Am I
within
allowed
10
to quote KL
overs.
Rahul? I would say. So am I allowed to quote KL Rahul? I would say that I'm lost for words here. I don't know what to say. I mean, it was just unbelievable, surreal performance by these two batters. Like they have been doing good right from the start of the tournament, but today was something entirely different. Obviously, many records have been broken. Goes without saying. The
Absolutely.
fastest run chase with more than 100 runs, the highest total in first 10 overs in IPL history over past 16 or 17 years. So unbelievable stuff, man. Just
Unbelievable, crazy stuff. So what happened at the very start? Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma, they got just 8 runs of the first over. Okay, and I think if Lucknow Super Giants have something to breathe on, I think that'll be the only over that they can breathe on,
right.
because apart from that, nothing went in their favor. And you rightly mentioned KL Rahul after the match was clueless. In fact, during the match he was clueless, and he did say that there was this time where he used to see all of this on television screen but never saw such kind of
Right.
a batting in real. And actually he acknowledged the efforts of both Abhishek and Travis Head. He said that they do deserve it because they worked pretty hard for
Exactly.
it. And yes, both of them have worked really hard for it. This is the celebration from Abhishek Sharma. Now 19 ball 50 from Abhishek Sharma, 16 ball 50 from Travis Head.
Travis Head.
What are these guys even doing? I think they have just made a T20 cricket like a video game. And today it was like a video game only, where Head and Abhishek were the main characters of that video game. They were just knocking the LSG bowlers out of the park. Like it was a fun task for them.
So since you mentioned video game, I just saw a comment someone had written that it seemed like they were playing EA Sports with the difficulty of level 1. Um, and that too, I think they had the cheat codes on as well. कि कुछ भी मारो कहीं भी मारो बस बैट पे लगे, it will go for a six, it will cross the boundary line. Almost each and every ball was going out of the ropes. It's still quite difficult to digest this thing. For the first 3 or 4 hours, I was not paying too much of attention to what is happening on the
True,
game, and
same, yeah.
yeah. So and I was like, yes, there are high chances SRH will win this one because they have a pretty good batting lineup. But then you see at the end of 4 overs, at the end of fifth over, they had some 75 runs or something, and I'm like, oh, my goodness, this is going to finish within 15 overs. But then they finished it in within 10 overs itself. Like so, they just made a mockery of LSG bowling. LSG's bowling that before this season had not lost even a single game when they had scored more than 160 runs. So this
Yeah.
is something to ponder upon, that LSG had such a strong bowling lineup. They have been defending totals very well. KL Rahul was uh, though comically but termed as the defense minister, and all those things. But then you see something like this happening. I mean,
Yeah.
it's amazing stuff, and it's good to see this right now. But if you think about the World Cup coming next month, you are definitely going to fear Travis Head.
Well, absolutely, because after the match, he got the Player of the Match award, and he said that I've been practicing spin for quite a long time because I have to go out in the Caribbean and we have to face those kind of bowlers only. I'll actually quote Travis Head. Thanks for reminding me what Travis Head mentioned, because oh God, the words that he said, I am really quite terrified of Travis Head now. He said that it is something that I have been working on. It will be a big part in the Caribbean as well. It is important wanted to go 360 in the modern game, and that's how they wanted me to play in the Aussie team, and same was expected out of me in this IPL as well, which means that from past 1 year, Australian team had given him a message that you prepare yourself well, go all guns blazing in the power play 360-degree, because that'll help you in the Caribbean. Now, with that kind of a message, I am so terrified of Travis Head. We all know what happened on 19th of November. I really don't want anything else to happen in the T20 World Cup. But we have the scorecard right in front of us. What do we have to look here? I don't think so. There
I
is
think
anything left for us.
you can analyze this scorecard.
Can't analyze it, but I'll just mention it for all the viewers that Abhishek Sharma, he smashed 8 fours and 6 sixes, while Travis Head smashed 8 fours and 8 sixes. So you can just imagine how the game was. They forgot to take singles, they forgot to take doubles, because what they were doing, they were just smacking the ball out of the park. Now, with that, let's go a little back in the match, Bansal. We'll just start up, how the day started. So, Lucknow Super Giants, they won the toss and they opted to bat first. I think they should thank,
Right.
whatever the decision that had come to their mind, they should thank the decision makers of the team, because they didn't give first batting to Sunrisers Hyderabad. Because I'm pretty sure today the mode they had come with, or the mood they had in the camp, they could have easily crossed 300, and I have no doubts about that, because if they can chase 160 within 10 overs, then they could have managed scoring 300 plus in 20 overs for sure. So Lucknow Super Giants, they won the toss, they opted to bat first. And Bansal, you want to go forward with, because these SRH
So
bowlers also performed really well.
yeah, they were really good. Especially Bhuvi was amazing, giving just 12 runs in his 4 overs. But the one thing I'm still doubtful is if LSG was right or wrong at the toss. I mean, if let us assume if SRH was batting first, and in this manner they would
Yeah.
have easily crossed 300 runs. But I'm still not sure how the pitch was behaving
Hmm.
in the
That's
first
also
innings,
right. Yeah.
because because Abhishek said that at the in the innings break, SRH bowlers told the openers that the pitch is improving now.
Hmm.
Towards the
Hmm.
towards the end of their
It was a
bowling
bit
innings, the pitch
slow
was improving.
at the start. Yeah.
Exactly. So it was quite slow initially. So maybe it would have helped LSG to bowl first, probably since they have won the toss, especially. Uh, but because I cannot fathom that if the pitch was this good to bat on, and LSG managed only 160 runs. I mean,
Yeah.
they obviously don't. None of the teams are betting the way SRH is betting. That these two
Yeah.
openers
Yeah.
are betting, but then to score just 160 runs if the pitch was actually this good to bet on is quite surprising to me. I mean, they could have at least reached something around 200, 220 easily if the pitch was this easy to bet on. So
Yeah.
I'm still not sure, but kudos to SRH bowlers as well. As you said, Bhuvi was good.
Yeah.
Other bowlers were also good. Obviously, they lost 3 or 4 wickets at the start of at
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
start
They
of the
lost.
innings itself.
Hmm.
I think in the power play itself, they lost 3 or 4 wickets, if I'm
Yeah.
not wrong. So
Yeah.
that was really good bowling by SRH.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. A great bowling by SRH. If we have to, analyze what all went right or wrong with the Lucknow Super Giants and Sunrisers Hyderabad. Well, for Sunrisers, everything went right. Be it the conditions, be it the pitch, be it the bowlers or the batters. But the way Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma were middling the ball, the way they were going for those big shots, Bansal, I feel they had put all the ifs and buts out of question, because neither the pitch was in anywhere to be discussed, nor the conditions. N- I think the way they were batting, it was some sort of a beast mode only. So they performed really well. Now let's come to bowling. The way we were just discussing about Bhuvneshwar Kumar, he bowled brilliantly well. Like super bowling from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. He got 2 wickets, crucial wickets, and gave away just 12 runs. Bowled with an economy of 3. Didn't and concede even a single four. So that was amazing. He took wickets of Quinton de Kock and Marcus Stoinis, and both went on 2 and 3 respectively. Now both are really good batters for the Lucknow Super Giants side. Now KL Rahul, he hasn't been among runs this season. He has been very slow as well with the kind
Right.
of batting he has done. And you obviously comically mentioned that he's been titled as defense minister. There was also this video on Lucknow Super Giants Instagram handle only. But jokes apart, that has been KL Rahul's batting, and that has costed them quite a few chances in this IPL. Krunal Pandya, obviously, that run out, unfortunate one. But they were just 50 plus runs at the end of the first 10 overs, Bansal. If I have to, be specific about it, they just scored 57 runs in first 10 overs, and then they got 108 runs in the next 10 overs, which means that, Nicholas Puran and Ayush Baroni stitched the innings well, which is also a really good sign for Lucknow Super Giants, that Puran and Ayush Baroni, we were also discussing, he's been performing well this
Right.
season. So it's a good sign. But it wasn't enough at all, because this guy was there in front of them, Travis Head. And if somehow we can zoom into the expressions of KL Rahul, he's been just disappointed. He's
Yeah.
been
It would have been
clueless.
difficult, especially when you are the captain of a captain who is
Yeah,
getting drubbed like this by the opposition batters. It would have been definitely been difficult for KL Rahul to be keeping wickets even for
absolutely.
those 10 overs. So
True, true. So he was just talking about, how Lucknow Super Giants batters performed, and that's the scorecard over there. And you can clearly see how Nicholas Puran and Ayush Badani helped Lucknow Super Giants to post a respectable score on board. And with the pitch that it was in Hyderabad today, nobody had wondered that, Sunrisers Hyderabad openers will do such kind of a powerful hitting in the
exactly.
chase game. Now, Vansal, if I talk about Ayush Baroni, I would just like to mention one line that he said after the first innings. After the end of first innings, he said that the pitch is a bit slow, and it is definitely not the kind of pitch where a batter can go all guns blazing from the first ball itself. You can't go all out from the first ball, and I think Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma must have heard that, and they must have thought, we'll go extremely opposite to this remark, because that's what they did in the match. And I think, we'll be repeating ourselves, Bansal, if we'll talk about this game, because this
Yeah.
game is nothing but just about Sunrisers Hyderabad. Well, with that, Sunrisers Hyderabad have jumped to the third position in the points table. They had their net run rate in minus before this game, but it's in positive now after this game, and it's a great
Right.
sign for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Now they are well and truly in contention to the playoffs. One more win and they are through and through, because their next two games are at their home ground only in Hyderabad, so it'll become easier for them to even register win on those surfaces. Now, Bansal, with that, if we look at this points table, Mumbai Indians are out. They have played 12 matches, and even if they manage to win the next two matches,
Yeah.
it'll be just a formality. A very forgettable season.
So even if they win those two matches, they'll reach 12 points, and the next match that LSG is playing is against DC, and both this team are at 12 points. So one of them will obviously go to 14. Even if
Yeah,
the game is washed out, they will both end up at 13, and MI can't reach
13.
13
Yeah.
now, and there are three other teams who are already above the 12-point mark as of now. So MI has been officially eliminated from the playoffs
Mm.
race.
Mm. But Bansal, a forgettable season for them and the new captain Hardik Pandya.
Yeah, yeah, true. More so for Hardik Pandya, I believe, rather than the franchise overall, considering that the franchise was losing since last 2 or 3 seasons, and that too not in a they're not like playing comprehensively and losing
Yeah.
in the qualifiers or in the finals. They're losing in the league stage itself. In last 2 or 3 seasons, I think only once probably they reached the qualifiers in last 3 seasons. So, but overall, the way things were expected out of Hardik, especially after taking GT to back-to-back finals in last 2 seasons, so many things were expected of Hardik. So I think,
Yeah.
um, and the way the things turned out after he was announced as the captain amongst MI fans, amongst the
Yeah.
experts. I think it will take some time for him to come back to
Terms, yeah.
terms to this
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, right.
Well, I absolutely agree with you, Bansal, because if we look at Mumbai Indians, they had a very poor season. And Hardik Pandya, it was a tough season for him on field and off the field. But let's keep our focus to the teams that are doing really well and the teams that will bring a lot of entertainment in this IPL. And one was Sunrisers Hyderabad. The kind of batting they did, it's something out of this world. We really don't have enough words to describe what Sunrisers Hyderabad's Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma did. But I would just like to mention that Abhishek Sharma also mentioned after the match that he had never thought that he'll be playing in this tournament with such a strike rate. But he gave all the credit to Travis Head for motivating him and influencing him to play such kind of a cricket. So while we're talking a lot about Travis Head because he is the match winner, Abhishek Sharma also deserves a lot of credit because this season has been just phenomenal. And with that, we'll see what will happen in the coming matches in this IPL. Right now, it was just Sunrisers Hyderabad's day. They did something unimaginable and have jumped to the third spot in the points table. That's that from Bansal and my side. See you tomorrow with another match.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।